The wait is over. Saturday night, the heavyweight championship rematch we've been waiting for. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, part 2. Deontay, we finally saw some antics, some craziness at Wednesday's final press conference. Put some hands on each other. Tell me what happened.
Well, I think it's just the final countdown, and this is the moment in time where all our emotions come out of us. As you can see in the press conference leading up to this fight, we were very cordial, we was nice, we were respectable, but this is the time, it's just all the preparation and the anticipation for the fight is all coming together, and it's just our emotion, coming together, and we just want to let the world know that we mean what we say, and we want to express ourselves. It's all about expression and living and hyping this fight up,
As a result of sort of the antics on Wednesday, the Nevada State Athletic Commission will not let you guys go face-to-face at Friday's weigh-in. We got to wait till Saturday night. You think that was warranted at this point?
Well, I just look at it as you got two big giants in the ring, with king mentality and mindsets. And, if something break out, you're going to need a fleet of security to be able to get us off of each other or get us from connecting with each other, And, I don't have no problem with it because we're ready to go. I know the fans, love to see the stare down and the different things that come with that. But I also know that they know what to expect because of the first fight. The fight lived up to the hype, and they're going to live up to the hype the second time around. And with that being said, I don't have no problem with it.
That first fight was an incredible split draw, instant classic. You retained your WBC title. Tyson's got the lineal title. This is one of those rare matchups where it's still unbeaten versus unbeaten. What did you learn about Tyson Fury, the man, though, from those 12 epic rounds?
Well, as a man, I like him as a man. You know what I'm saying? I think we both fit each other. We're good for each other in this sport of boxing because we are able to express ourselves, and say certain things and really mean it and get into the ring and then release our energy inside of the ring. So it really wasn't too much as a person that I didn't know, that I learned about him that I already knew. As a fighter, I think the same thing as a fighter. We knew that he was he come from a family history of fighters, and that he was a skillful fighter. So, being able to share the ring with him for 36 minutes, 12 rounds, it does allow me to go back and look at video and to point out the things that I did right and the things I did wrong, and the things I did wrong to be able to correct it and to come and be able to get the best of me like I always do.
Look, there's been so much talk in the build about what he might do differently. Not enough talk about what you can build upon. When you look back? That fight was a draw. You didn't get the win, although you came as close as you possibly can. What do you need to change the second time around?
Well, one of the things, I think the most important thing I need to change is being patient. I rushed it. I tried to knock him out, and I forced it. I tried to do something that I normally do anyway. This is what got me to this point. This is my notoriety of it being in the heavyweight division, knocking men out. And with that fight, I felt like the first fight, I feel like I had so much attention on me. We had a specific date for us to fight. In America, this is not our major sport, so it get overshadowed by the other sports. And we had a one date for us. It was a star-studded event, and I wanted to give them something. I wanted them to take home a knockout, something they say they can enjoy it and say, dang, that was a great fight. Although they did take away and say it was a great fight, but I forced it. And this time around, it's going to be like the last fight. I'm going to be very, very patient, and I'm going to be able to set traps and allow him to come in and execute him while him making mistakes. And a lot of people like, so when I say stay patient, they're like, are you worried about winning rounds or losing rounds and stuff? Like, I don't focus on that as well either. I just go in there, I'm going there and do what I do and have fun at the end of the day.
The big story is Tyson changing trainers so close to the fight, him predicting a knockout, him saying he felt he had you hurt in the first fight. This time around, he'll have the stamina to finish you. How do you react when you hear that from a guy who's known as a defensive fighter?
It's laughable. I already consider his hands as pillows, and he ain't putting nobody to sleep, okay? So with that being said, he don't have power as a fighter. You would think to be a big man during that time, 250 pounds, I think that he was, because he outweighed me by 50-something, so he was like somewhere up there, 50-some pounds, and you would think he brings power to the table. He's a great boxer, but he don't have no power. And for him to say he's going to knock me out in the second round and things like that, I just think that's for the build-up, for the promotion. And I don't, but we'll see what happens. You know the saying, the great quote from Mike Tyson: everyone has a game plan until they get hit.
Well, we love this fight because of the personalities, the size, the power, and skill. But a lot of people say that when the heavyweight division is going great, so is boxing. You guys have a chance to revive to a certain degree. Do you feel like you get the respect you deserve in America as an unbeaten star and champion and the face of this sport?
I haven't for a very, very, very long time. But, a change has occurred the last year or so. The notoriety has been overwhelming, and people are paying attention now. A lot of people always write me and tell me that last fight that they attended or the last fight they watched, and it's always something in the past, dealing with Mike Tyson or Evander Holyfield or Lennox Lewis and stuff like that. And they always, thank me for bringing the excitement and the hype back to boxing, especially here in America. So I think that I'm finally getting my love and my due respect. I just need them to give me my roses now. And you can go to your local your local grocery store and buy the flowers and just throw it at me at the end of the fight.
I wanted to close with this. Fury Wilder 2, Saturday night, pay-per-view rematch. We can't wait. I asked Fury, are you willing to hit the canvas multiple times? What are you willing to do to win? He said, I got balls like Donkey Kong. I'll keep getting up. Are you prepared to do the same? Go down if you have to in order to win this rematch.
Oh, most definitely. We always say that we're willing to die in the ring, and that's just a term that we use to let people know that we're not going to give up. And that's what I'm going to do. One thing about Fury that I believed out of anything that he said, that you got to nail him to his coffin. And like I told him, I brought my nails and my hammer from Alabama, and I'm ready to hammer away to keep him sealed on that canvas come Saturday night. So I'm looking forward to the fight.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Saturday night pay-per-view. Bomb Squad will be back. It's Wilder, Fury 2.